In today's video, I'm going to teach you a 3-step formula that you can use to answer any question in English. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So before you answer any question in English, ensure you analyze, formulate, then answer. That's the 3-step formula. Analyze, formulate, then answer. Let's start with the first step. So whenever you encounter any English question, the first step is to analyze. What do I mean by to analyze? To analyze a question means to determine what the question really wants from you, or what information the person who's asking the question really wants from you. So you have to analyze the question first before you give your answer, so you ensure you give an accurate answer to the question asked. So how do you analyze a question? Here's how. Most questions will include question phrases such as which, what, why, who, where, how, when. So this is where you're gonna base your answer. When the question phrase is when, the person wants you to give a time duration, an occasion, a moment. When the question phrase is who, the person requires you, the information you're required to give should include someone's name or a person. If the question phrase is why, then the answer or the information needed is a reason or an explanation. If the question phrase is where, then the information needed is a place or a position, under the chair, between your legs, at school. If the question phrase is which, the information required is for you to make a choice or an alternative between this and that. Choose one. If the question phrase is how, then the information required from you is a procedure or a process. How did you cook that meat? And lastly, if the question phrase is what, the information required from you is a specific object or an objective. What are you doing? What is your objective? Or what is your name? A specific object. So the question phrases is where you're going to base your answers on, but you also have to be keen while analyzing your question, because some questions can contain more than one question phrase. Let's take for instance a question like, when you were in high school, which sport did you play? The question starts by stating when you were in high school, but the information we're really required to give is which sport did you play, not when. This is why it's really important to analyze a question before you give your answer. Now that you've analyzed the question asked or which information is required from you, the second step to answering a question is formulation. Nobody likes being thrown to one-word answer unless it's a yes or no question. One-word answers are shallow, shows lack of interest, and can also show lack of information of what you are answering. So do not give one-word answers unless it's a yes or no question. The importance of formulating before you actually answer the question is to avoid giving one-word shallow answers. All you have to do while formulating an answer is restate the question but add your answer at the end. Let's use the previous question. When you were in high school, which sport did you play? To formulate our answer, we are gonna restate the question and say, when I was in high school, the sport that I played was soccer, which I played, by the way. Or we can also say, when I was in high school, I played soccer. Now you get it. Formulate your answer by restating the question you are being asked, but giving an answer at the end. Who did you find at the office? Well, to formulate this, we are going to say, the person I found at the office was, state your answer. When did you go outside? Well, I went outside at blah, 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 blah. Why did you switch off the lights? I switched off the lights because, then state your answer. That is how we formulate our answer before we answer a question. Formulating is basically restating or using a part or a portion of the question to answer the question. So now that you've analyzed the question being asked, you formulated an answer of the question being asked, the third step is to answer the question. And how do we answer the question? Well, when you are in high school, which sport did you play? When I was in high school, I played soccer. That is our answer. So that is how you answer any question in English. Analyze, formulate, then give your answer. And that's how easy it is to use this formula in answering any question whatsoever in English. So now that you know how to use this formula, let's have a few examples. The first example is, which dress do you think I should wear for the party? We are going to use our 3-step formula to answer this question. So the first step is analyze the question. What information is required from us? The question word here is which. The question requires us to choose, to make a choice or choose an alternative. Now that we know what the question wants from us, let's go to the next step of the formula. Formulation. To formulate the question, we are going to say, the dress that I think you should wear for the party is. So now that we've analyzed the question, the last step is to give our answer, which is, the dress that I think you should wear for the party is the black one with flowers on it, or the black dress with a long sleeve. Let's see another question. When you went to Paris last month, what did you do? The first step is analyze the question. However, this question starts with a when, the information required from us is what we did. And a what in a question requires a specific object, to name a specific object, or to give a specific objective. And in this case, it's an objective, what we did. Now that we've analyzed the question, let's move to the second step. Formulate the answers. When I went to Paris last month, the third step is to give your answer. When I went to Paris last month, I attended a French class. The last example is, what is your name? Don't just drop your name like it's a yes or a no. Let's use this formula to answer this question. The first step obviously is to analyze the question. What does the question want from us? So the question wants us to state a what. What means either to name a specific object or to give a specific objective. In this case, it's an object, your name. Now that we've analyzed the question, let's get the second step, which is formulate. So to formulate our answer, we are gonna restate the question. My name is blank. The third step is to give the answer. My name is Stacy. Okay, my name is not Stacy, but in this case, we are going to use that. State your name instead of using Stacy, okay? So that is the 3-step formula of answering any English question. Any question whatsoever in English. I really hope this video was helpful. And if you're an English learner who is just starting out their English learning journey, I highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming English videos. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am gonna end this video right now. And let's catch up in my next video. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah.